All right, first things first, rhyme scheme, number of lines, number of stanzas. Here's a great example, Sonnet 130. You just finished analyzing this poem yesterday. So note, and I'll use this little pen function just to be fancy, that we've got 4 stanzas here. The first 3 stanzas each have 4 lines. That means they're a quatrain. And the last stanza has 2. That's what your poem should look like as well. The other important thing is rhyme scheme, which Ms. McGee did a lesson on last week, but just a refresher. Rhyme scheme means that the last word of the line rhymes with the last word of a different line, and the order of that determines the rhyme scheme. So if I look just at the last words in the first stanza, I've got sun, red, done, head. Sun is our first line, so that's an A, and it rhymes with done, so that's also an A. Just a way to code it. Red, let's change the color here so you can see more easily, rhymes with head, so that's B. It's our second rhyming word, and B. Then white rhymes with delight, a new rhyming sound, so that's C and C. This pen is really fun. Cheeks rhymes with reeks, so that's D and D. So you can see it alternates, A, B, A, B, but then totally new rhyming sounds, C, D, C, D. And I bet you can guess the next ones will be different too. No and go. So let's call this E. Sound and ground. Let's call that F. Ooh, what an ugly color. And lastly, rare and compare. Right in the same order, so different than we've seen before. G, G. So basically, this is a fancy way of saying that in each of your stanzas of 4 lines, they should have interlocking rhymes. The first line should rhyme with the third, the second line should rhyme with the fourth, and then a different one, different words to rhyme in each following stanza. Now, it's okay if, for example, like in your first stanza, you have sun and done, and then in your second stanza, you have bun and run. I don't care about that, but just make sure that the rhymes alternate between each line. If you have that, you've pretty much got a sonnet. But if you want to try something a little harder, a little more challenging, move on to the next slide to hear about iambic pentameter.